Hello, hello. We are here today for another Parent Spotlight with Homeschool Haven. I am Stephanie, and today Michelle and I are actually spotlighting a mutual friend of ours named Vickie, who we both love a lot. She's a neat lady. And the way these work, for those of you that are new to it, over on our Homeschool Haven Facebook page, that anybody can join. You can come on over. It is a private page, but just submit to join. We have parents that just tell us some of their individual stuff that they have going on, and then we talk to you through Facebook Messenger a little bit and ask you some questions, and then Michelle and I talk a little bit, and then we put together a Parent Spotlight here. So we hope that parents listening can offer their additional insights and information to these questions that are specifically being asked. And for those of you with us on YouTube, we will be sure to post our Facebook link in the comment section. Okay, so to start off with, Vickie has 5 awesome kids. She's got a 17-year-old son, a 15-year-old son, a 13-year-old daughter, and then 2 more boys. She's got an 11-year-old son and an 8-year-old son. And her situation this year is that she is using her district's virtual option for schooling. And she's got, she's in an area where all schooling right now is being done from home. And she said that her oldest ones are feeling pretty independent, that they're adjusting pretty well. And her main question is just for science and social studies supplements for her younger two. So for her 11-year-old son and her 8-year-old son. Just some things that they can do independently. She said she's cool with screen or not screen, and what that would look like. So Michelle and I just wanted to offer you, Vickie, some of our favorite little supplemental things that are pretty independent. So we were teasing back and forth about, does it count with, certain educational TV type stuff with our kids? And for us, yeah, it totally does. I will do that with my kids and throw a show on that is educational, encourage them to do some sort of a write-up or just watch it, or do some sort of a bring to the table tonight, you've got to bring 3 facts or something like that. Throw something like that in there that gets them listening a little better. And I think that is a great option, that works really well. We also, again, love great books. We're going to put in down in the links below, we're going to give you some of our favorite books for science and social studies. Oh, and we're also going to put down here below something that we love called Curiosity Stream. It's a great educational TV platform that we like and that our kids like. And so, Michelle uses it. It is on my to-do list. I can't go by my kids yet, but Michelle has used it with her kids and loves it. And I found out that with our internet plan that we have here, that it comes for free with it, whatever. So that is kind of exciting. I haven't introduced it to my kids yet though, but from what I can see, it's awesome. And then, so for the books, we have a few favorites that we'll put in the links. This is one of them. We've got the Usborne Encyclopedia of World History. They do it for science too. Just having them spend, like if you got both of these, one of each, you could have them spend, your older one could read to your younger one, honestly, if your younger one isn't ready for this. Or they could both, take turns separately. And something that's cool about this is they have these little sections in here. I'm going to find one. These little internet links that are at the top of many of their pages. And you can go to the internet link and know that your kid's going to a safe little spot about the topic that they've just read and get that additional option after they've read. So sometimes that's something that I'm like, hey, go read those 2 pages. You get on the internet link for 5 minutes, and that is something that they can that you can add in there as well. So these are some of our favorites. I've got one more here that I'm going to share. It's from the Kiwi Crate company. So the Tinker Crate is for kind of what would be for your 11-year-old. My 11-year-old daughter does these and loves them. And they just come in by topic each month. So this month, she's got the 3D viewer, and there's always just kind of a fun book in here that they can read. And, you could, if you're feeling extra ambitious, you could go to the library, get bonus reading materials on that topic. I encourage the reading of, it's easy to just jump into it and not actually read some of the learning stuff in here, but I always make sure that insist that my kids do that. And like I said, you can expand on that by just going and grabbing other good books that relate to the topic. And then they also have the Kiwi Crate, which would be for your 8-year-old. So that's kind of the same concept. This month is the marble timer. And so they build it, they read about it, they have that science STEM experience basically that comes to your door and is super nice. And then for social studies, they also have the Atlas Crate. And all these come from the Kiwi Crate company. So they can, finding this month was Indonesia. So finding that on the map and finding other books about that and cooking a recipe from it. Those are the kinds of things that you can, might not cost you a ton of parent time. So I hope these help. If there's any other things that parents you would throw out there just for supplement for, a 6th grader and a 2nd grader, I'm guessing you said 11-year-old and 8-year-old. I didn't have the grades written down, Vickie, so I'm assuming a 6th grader and a 2nd grader. What are your supplemental things for social studies and science that isn't necessarily a sit-down parent curriculum, but something that you can send your kids' way fairly independently and make that happen? We'd love to hear what you're using at your house. So have a great day, you guys. And Vickie, you're doing awesome. Michelle and I admire you a lot. You're just a neat lady. So keep it up.